Rashford happy, MU also optimistic. The victory over Southampton last weekend not only brought a smile to Erik Ten Hag, but also brought joy to Marcus Rashford with his first goal in 189 days. Was that the moment he felt life at MU became more interesting? The victory over Southampton last weekend not only brought a smile to Erik Ten Hag, but also brought joy to Marcus Rashford with his first goal in 189 days. Was that the moment he felt life at MU became more interesting? Before getting the second away win in the Premier League since February this year, the atmosphere at Old Trafford was extremely heavy. Ten Hag was under pressure when MU only won 1 out of 3 matches at the beginning of the season, and the risk of losing his job could knock on the door of the Dutch coach at any time. As for Rashford personally, the criticism will continue to be directed at him as long as the 26-year-old striker fails to score, with top scorer Rasmus Højlund still recovering from injury, while Joshua Zirkzee needs time to adapt to the Premier League. When Rashford happily celebrated his goal against Southampton, it was also the moment when United saw the dawn of victory. The goal to double the gap at St Mary's marked his first goal in more than half a year. It was not difficult to recognise Rashford's smile, the smile of a man who had freed himself from the frustration of having many scoring opportunities, but being too powerless to convert them. During that period of more than 180 days, Rashford has experienced different nightmares, from injuries to having to watch Euro 2024 on TV. The goal against Southampton is certainly not valuable enough to relieve Rashford from the pressure of competing for a place in the attack or immediately polishing his name. At least Rashford has started to find the joy and inspiration to play football to help MU overcome the storm in Ten Hag's third season. Everyone is waiting for Rashford to not only shine in the match against Southampton, but also continue his scoring streak when MU enters the third round of the League Cup. Barnsley are not an equal opponent to the Old Trafford team on paper, but the attitude of the Ten Hag team will decide the outcome of the match. It is very likely that the Dutch coach will turn this match into an opportunity for the reserve players or the faces who want to show themselves like Rashford to play from the beginning. It is worth remembering that the League Cup was the first title Ten Hag brought home in his career, leading MU 2 years ago. The new thing about the League Cup is that the third round matches are divided into 2 legs. 1 leg this week and 1 leg next week. This comes amid differing fixtures for Premier League clubs in continental competition, with Champions League sides Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal and Aston Villa playing third-round ties next week, while Man United play this week before opening their Europa League campaign against Twente next week.